Hey guys, what is up? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's having an amazing day because I'm as usual. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So, Bone absolutely pumping. Look at this beautiful line. It is insane. And I know some of you are going to be like, well, it's not even over $1, not even half $1, whatever. It's fine. For me, that's fine because at the end of the day, a lot of you, right, we're saying that Bone's never going to pump, it's never going to move, it's over, and so on. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you why it is going to make these moves and why I believe Bone is going to set you free. Now, as we know it, Bone token is the gas token of Shibarium. And the layer 2 solution will need Bone. There's so much going on with Bone. When Treat comes out, you're going to need some Bone. When projects are going to start coming in, they're going to be loading up on Bone. You will be loading up in Bones if you want to invest. So there's a lot going on behind the doors with Bone. But most importantly, it is the fact that everything is booming. Everything is going up. Bitcoin is breaking all-time highs. If we look at Bone right now, it's over 100 million market cap. That's a pretty serious project, okay? And I know you've seen higher levels before, so you're getting upset. But as I've told you many, many times, we're going to have to go over steps. We're going to have to reach certain limits before we can actually start seeing these massive, massive gains, okay? So what is the most important thing right now is your time, your patience. If you cannot be patient, you shouldn't even be here because remember, this isn't some sort of coin which we're going to pump and dump. That's not what we're seeing here. We're seeing a coin or a token, in other words, with real utility, with real stuff behind it, okay, with real importance. So if you have a game plan, if you understand that, this thing needs to go through certain stages, it needs to really have its utility kicking in. And on top of it, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to see the most important thing, which is Bitcoin reaching its all-time high. And after that, with all that Bitcoin dominance, going into the altcoin season. That's where you're going to see everything exploding. So when Bitcoin explodes, obviously we're going to see Bone rise up. But most importantly, when all the alts, especially if Shiba Inu starts blowing up, this thing is going to drag Bone up like no tomorrow. So it is very undervalued. It is very cheap. You're taking it at very low prices. I was screaming. Okay, I was telling you guys, look at this, 34 cents. It's cheap. Take it, take it. Okay, and now it's sitting at 48 cents and maybe different price. But the point is that if you load it up here, you had already made like a 20% gain on your investment. I know it's very tiny, but the point here is that it can move, it can produce the greens. And if you really want to see these glorious days, that you're going to have to go in now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's not going to wait for you. As you can see, we have one of the most crypto bullish leaders ever, okay, in the world. Donald Trump. You got Elon Musk backing him, so he's going to be tweeting. I'll make a separate video talking about how that's going to help Bone. But the point here is that Bone is going to be lifted up. It's going to be dragged up by all these important events that are happening. 2025 is the time. I am giving you right now and notice 2025 is the year where everything is going to explode. Yes, it's been a while. I've been talking about Bone for the past 3 years, but now it is the moment where you are going to see your glorious days, when you're going to see your lives changed forever, forever and ever and ever, okay? And I've said it many, many times that although you're not seeing very high prices, that does not matter, because what matters is that you're able to actually load up on a cheap price. And then you will see the big numbers. It can move. Look at this, 7 days, 32%. So if 7 days ago you would have put in like 10 grand, you would have made 3 grand. You would have made 3 grand, but you shouldn't even take it out because that's nothing compared to what we're going to be seeing. I'm talking about 1,000%, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000%. That's how much we're going to be seeing, even 30,000%, because the prediction here is to go to $100. I know it's a lot, but even if we go 25% of that, that's still a lot, or 10%. It's still nice money. Everything here is good. Not to worry too much. Diversify your portfolios, invest into different things, and you're not going to be too worried about Bone, because some of you are really expecting so much from Bone to happen overnight, and that is not the case. That is not how things work. Bone needs its time to nurture, to grow, to blossom. Yes, we've seen higher prices, months ago, but it's fine. It can go down And now is the moment to actually start realizing. A lot of investors are going to be looking at BONE. They're going to be like, wow, this thing is actually moving. It can move. It follows Bitcoin. It follows Shiba Inu. And on top of it, it has many projects behind it. So very, very exciting. Okay. Finally, we're actually seeing, very nice movements. It's going the way it's supposed to go. So relax, take a seat back, invest into some other coins if you want to as well, just to diversify your portfolio. And yes, I do believe that it's going to set you financial free. Obviously, depending on how much money you invested, right? How much money have you put in? How much trust have you put into BONE? But if you can be patient, it is going to reward you heavily, heavily. Guys, BONE has been around for ages, okay? You open a chart like this, you've seen it. It has its waves, it has its, dips, but now the reverse, I believe, is going to be heavy, okay? So thank you so much. Let me know how you guys feel. Let's talk, let's discuss. Tell me how much BONE you're holding. And I know I don't make that many videos, but let's talk about BONE a little bit. What do you believe BONE has in its future? Do you think it's going to set you financial free? So tell me down below, okay? And as usual, thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.
Pay attention, crypto gossipators. Things are about to get interesting. Remember, not financial advice.